friends, and welcome back to Rustic and Lace DIY. Today is October 1st. You know what that means? It's the first of the month playlist, but guess what else? It's Christmas time. I have my Christmas shirt on. Oliver has his Christmas bow tie. We've been playing our Christmas music, Christmas candles lit, and it's 80 degrees outside. But that's okay. It's not going to deter us from this wonderful time of year. So stay tuned for this video and this playlist. You're going to get a ton of inspiration. But before we get on to the video, I just want to welcome you. If you're new here, my name is Brenda and this is my sweet Oliver. And if you're returning, well, you know we love you. So with all that being said, let's get to crafting. Okay, DIY number 1. So I'm going to take 2 of these long boards from Dollar Tree. I'm going to remove the hangers from both of them. And then I'm going to turn them back around. No, turn them both upside down. And I'm going to use these. I think these are the jumbo craft sticks. I can never remember if they're jumbo or giant. But I'm going to connect the 2 signs together using these craft sticks from Walmart. And I'm using wood glue in the middle and hot glue on the ends. The reason why I do it this way is because I have found that when I did wood glue on one side and hot glue on the other side, and if I painted the back, then the side with the wood glue would always curve up. So I decided to start doing this way, and it worked out much better. But I'm not painting the back, so it didn't really matter this time. But anyways, I'm going to take some regular old Elmer school glue. I poured a whole bunch onto my sign, and I'm just brushing it on with my paintbrush here until it's all covered. And then I don't know why I do this, you guys. I know better. Because this happens to me every time. I should take my paint and put it in a bowl or a plate and then dip my brush into that. But because I don't want to dip my brush that has glue on it into my paint, I poured it on my sign. And that was a big mistake because now I have a big clump in the middle. And when you do this crackle technique, you don't want to go over the same spot too many times. So when you have a big puddle, it makes it kind of hard. So anyways, I'm carefully trying to lightly brush the paint on without going over it too many times. Then when I was done, I used my heat gun here and you can see it starting to crackle. I just love this effect, but it did take a little while to get it to crackle because I think some of it was still a little too thick. So I just kind of had to keep holding my heat gun and keep moving it until I could tell that it was all dry and I was going to get all the crackle out of it that I could. So, and it turns out pretty good. So anyways, I took this Merry and Bright sign from Dollar Tree and I'm going to paint it with my Waverly chalk paint in the color crimson. And then I am going to take my little white paint marker there and I'm going to do stitch lines all the way around it. Sometimes I think my granddaughter likes to put her finger in there so that it shows on the video. Anyways, I am just going around my letters making stitch lines, and then once I am done, I'm going to use my Type Bond Quick and Thick multi-purpose glue, and I'm going to glue my sign onto, or my words onto my sign, right onto the middle. And I have to laugh, you guys. Some of you guys tell me that you can hear me saying that in your sleep, or whenever you see Type Bond, you hear me say Quick and Thick multi-purpose glue, and I think that's so funny. Anyways, I'm going to take some of this ribbon. This is the last, well, almost the last of my ribbon. I'll show you the rest of it here in a few minutes, but I'm going to take some strips of this ribbon. I think this came from Dollar Tree. At least it feels like it came from Dollar Tree. I'm going to glue it on, or one piece on both ends. And then I'm going to take these picks. These are cedar picks from Amazon. I got them last year. And then a pine pick that also came from Amazon. I'm going to take some frosted picks from Dollar Tree and then some berries from Walmart. I'm going to add them all together and tie them together using some twine, just like you see right there. And then after I had that all together, I did trim off the ends so that it was all even. And then I'm going to cover it with some more of that ribbon using my hot glue there. And then I'm just going to fold in the bottom part and hot glue that in place as well. Then I'm going to take a pine cone and glue that on the bottom. And then I'm just going to glue this on each side. Now, you guys, I really struggled with doing this. Here's the rest of that ribbon. I'm going to glue them end to end and then make bows with them. But I even told my group, I think I have crafter's block because I just could not figure out what to do. In fact, I got the Merry and Bright sign on there and I called it a night because I just couldn't figure out what else to do with it. And I hope you like this, but I was really struggling, but hopefully hopefully I'm done with that. So I took my crocodile, my big mouth crocodile here. I'm making a couple holes on the top of it for a hanger. Then I took some twine, added some tape to the end, and I'm going to string through some of these beads that I got from Amazon as well. I do believe these are all in my Amazon store. And then once I get done stringing them, I am going to add them to the hanger holes and tie knots on the back, and then we'll have a very pretty little hanger to go with our sign. And that's all there will be on this. Again, like I said, I really struggled. I just thought, I don't want to do the same old thing. And I feel like I've done something like this before. I don't know if I have, I apologize. But sometimes when you start a new season, it's hard to get out of that old season and pick up the new season. Yeah, but I feel my juices starting to flow, so I think we'll be good for the next video. So today is the first of the month, and it is the Hello Christmas theme this year, or this month, and I host this every month with my friend Krista with Krista's Crafty Life, and I will have links to her channel as well as the playlist in the description box, so make sure you check them all out. Okay, DIY number 2. So for this one, I'm going to take some books. I got these books from Dollar Tree, and I am just going to lay them all out. I'm going to paint them one by one. Now, I'm going to paint the front of one, the back of another one, and then I'm just going to paint the edges of all the rest. And when I paint the edges, and the what would you call that? Not, I guess the end part, the binded part. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to paint that as well. And I am also going to paint around the edges like you see. I think I said that. Oh my goodness. Okay. And there's something else I was going to tell you. Oh, I would recommend gluing your pages all shut as much as you can. I did not do that thinking it would be okay, but you'll see in a little while it wasn't. So once I got done painting everything, I glued it all together and forgot to hit record. So I just used wood glue and hot glue and just glued them all together like you see. And then I took this rice paper here. This came from decoupagenapkin.com. And I am just going to add some Mod Podge all along the side of my book stack. And then I'm going to add my decoupage paper to it and then add some more Mod Podge over that to protect that paper. And you guys, I've seen a few of these on Pinterest, and I thought, what a beautiful way to display books. And so I was really excited when I found some books at Dollar Tree the other day. In fact, I found it and I thought perfect because I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for my third project for this video. And when I found these, I was excited because then I knew what I was going to finish and make. So once I had the Mod Podge on there and it was dry, I'm going to flip them over and use my X-Acto knife to cut off that excess of the rice paper. I don't know why I didn't do it beforehand. I just like to make things harder for myself, I guess. I was in a hurry. It was bright and early in the morning. Maybe not so bright, but it was early in the morning when I was trying to finish this to get it ready for tonight's video. I usually don't do it this late, you guys. I'm usually done a couple of days in advance usually, but it is what it is. So I took some of this ribbon. I have no idea where I got this ribbon, but you could, if you recreate this, you can make it however you like. But this is just an idea of what you can do. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this around my books. And I'm going to glue it on the top and the bottom. And I actually wanted to use a ribbon that wasn't so wide, but I couldn't find anything that was smaller that I liked. So I ended up just using this, but this is why I said glue the pages together. And something kept telling me to glue them together, but I was in a hurry because I needed to get this done. And so I thought, okay, well then I'm just going to glue the ribbon all the way around my books to just kind of help hold them in place. So that's how I fixed my boo-boo. And then I took some of this beautiful velvet ribbon that came from Hobby Lobby and I glued that around the books as well. I am taking some more of that ribbon and doing a bow by making the awareness ribbon, scrunching it up in the middle, and tying some twine around it. Tying twine is not easy to say. I have to really think about that. It's a tongue twister. Anyways, I'm going to cut off that excess and then dovetail the ends by folding them in half and cutting at an angle. And then I'm going to glue that bow right on the top there. And then I thought, okay, it needs something else. Although that is very pretty. I just wanted to add something else to make it fuller. I'm going to take some of this frosted greenery or frosted picks from Dollar Tree and glue them behind my bow. And then I took some of these berries. These came from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to glue them as well. Now, these all came from last year or the year before. I've had this stuff in my stash, trying to work through my stash because I have 8 totes of Christmas crafting supplies, and that's way too much. Oh, I'll never get through it all. Anyways, I glued a pine cone down, and then I added some more regular pine picks to it and some more berries to it. And I just filled it up as much as I could until I was happy with the way it looked. And then I'm like, okay, I don't really like seeing that twine around that velvet ribbon. So I took some of these little berries. I cut them off the wire picks. I think these came from Hobby Lobby, I believe. And I'm just going to glue them right in the middle of my bow so that it covers up that twine. And that's all there is for this. I love how this came out. I'm definitely going to be displaying this year. Oh, it's so beautiful. But you have to let me know what you think about this one in the comment box below. Okay, guys, I really hope you're enjoying this first of the month Christmas playlist and video. I know some of you might think it's early, but we do this so that those of you who craft or have craft sales and all that kind of stuff can get your stuff done before Christmas and before all the hecticness starts up. But I'm excited. I love Christmas. It is my most favorite time. I love fall, but I really love Christmas. So I'm excited, even though I'm roasting hot because it's still in the 80s. Actually, today's supposed to be 90. Oh my goodness. I'm ready for some cool weather. But I hope you're enjoying this. But I always like to stop in and just share my appreciation to all of you guys who come again. Again, I appreciate you guys so very much. I am so thankful every video that you guys show up and support me, and it means the world to me and Oliver. And again, if you are new and enjoy home decor on a budget and you enjoyed today's video, I invite you, I don't want to hit you, I want to invite you to hit that red subscribe button, become part of our YouTube family, and let me know in the comment box that you're new. I'd love to get to know you. And yeah, with all of that, let's continue on with the video. Okay, time for a celebration of your recreations. And beautiful Jamie, I love all those. That fox is so cute. And then we have Linda. She made these pretty pieces. Great job, Linda. Thank you so much. And then we have Tracy, who made this lovely piece. It's beautiful. I love that scenery. Thank you, ladies. And if you have a creation or recreation that you would like me to showcase, you can send pictures to my email address that's listed there, or you can send them to me through Instagram or Facebook Messenger. Okay, DIY number 3. Okay, so I'm going to take one of these wood ornament signs from Dollar Tree. I'm going to tape it off with some painter's tape, and then I'm going to paint the middle with my Waverly chalk paint in the color ink. I painted the top and the bottom with white, but then I ended up changing that and painting over it with my lacquer. I'm going to take this transfer from Chalk Couture called Christmas Ornaments, and this is the first time I'm using it. It's a new one this year. I'm going to fuzz it about 4 or 5 times. If you're unfamiliar with Chalk Couture, the reason why we fuzz this is because we do it the first time you use a transfer. You want to fuzz it so that it doesn't pull up any paint as you pull that up, because it will be very sticky and it can pull up your paint. It can even pull up your transfer. So, I mean, your paste. So I'm going to use my chalk paste in the colors Saffron, Forest, and Cherry. I started out with this little mini tool, but it didn't work very well. So I ended up going with my, oh, maybe this isn't mini. I don't know. We have one that's a little bit bigger. I changed it out for that one. Anyways, I'm going to go over the strings and the little stars with my saffron. I'm going to go over the, sorry if you hear Oliver. Amazon's here. And then he goes nuts when Amazon's here or any delivery drivers here. Anyways, I'm going to go over my ornaments with the red and the green. And anyways, if you don't know anything about Chalk Couture, or if you are interested in Chalk Couture, I am a designer. I do have a link to my page in the description box, so you can go check it all out. If you ever have questions, feel free to email me. I'd be happy to answer any questions, but I just love how it works. I love using it. And, yeah, in fact, I became a designer before I ever used it because I just thought it looked so much fun, and I have really enjoyed it. Yeah, and I'm going to probably use it a little bit more for Christmas this year because I have a lot of Christmas transfers. They had some really cool ones out this year. They always do. And that's my weakness, Christmases, you know. So I have to try and at least have one of these in my videos because I need to use those transfers. Anyways, once I had it all done, I lifted it all up just like you see, but I laid it back down because I still needed to get some of those spots on the bottom. But I did not, the reason why I lifted like that is because you don't want the chalk paste to start drying, because then it will pull up with your stencil and then you'll have a really bad looking image. So I went and washed that stencil off. Then I took this bottom part of the stencil that I had previously cut off. I'm adding it to the middle. It says Merry Christmas. I'm going over it with my cherry color. And then I will remove my transfer, clean that all off. And then I just went around and added some more of the little stars all the way around that. And you guys, and then that's when I painted it with my lacquer color by Waverly, and I just love how this came out. I'm going to take some gold ribbon here, some shiny gold ribbon. I have no idea where I got this from or how long I've had it, but I'm just going to glue it on top and on the bottom of where the black and the red meet. And then once I have that done, I am going to trim it off, and I just use my scissors to cut the end off along the edge of the ornament so that it cuts at the angle. Oh my goodness, I can't talk today. And then I took my glue gun, my little multi-purpose glue gun or mini glue gun, whatever you call it. Kathy Jo sent that to me. Anyways, I'm going to glue some of this gold cording all the way around it. And just to kind of give it a finished look. And oh, you guys, I love this. I love all three of them, but I really love this one. But I love red and black together too, so that could be why. But anyways, look at the mess I had on my table. That was not very messy compared to what it was before. Before I started recording this part, I had cleaned off my desk because I had glue pieces everywhere. It was crazy. But anyways, once I had that on there, I'm going to take some of this ribbon that I have no idea where I got it from or how long I've had it. It came from Walmart. That's all I can tell you. But I'm going to make a bow again, doing the awareness ribbon, scrunching it up in the middle, taking some of that gold cord, tied it around the middle to keep its shape, and then dovetailing the ends. And then I'm going to hot glue that at the top. And then after that, I'm going to take some more of that gold cord. I'm going to tie a knot on the bottom. I'm going to thread it through the hole with the folded side first. And every time I do a hanger like this, I'm always like, wait, which end goes into which? I think I might remember now. But you want to put the folded end into the knotted end. See me sitting there trying to figure it out. Anyways, and then you just pull tightly, and then I'm just going to glue that little piece down in the back so it doesn't poke up. And that's all there was for this. I love how this came out. I think it is absolutely stunning. I hope you like it as well. You have to let me know in the comment box below. The final reveal will be coming right up. I'm sorry I only have 3 projects for you today, but like I said, I was really struggling trying to get my groove going, and I think I had crafter's block instead of writer's block, but I got some great DIYs for you, and I've got some more ideas, and so I'm excited to get this Christmas season going. So stay tuned. If you're new, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button before you go, and make sure you guys check out Krista's channel as well as the playlist. I'm sure you'll get all kinds of inspiration for Christmas. So with all that, you guys, I hope you have a blessed weekend or blessed week, and I will be back on Sunday with another video. So I will see you then. Bye bye.